Hi folks, we are back to Dawn of Man. Collecting fruits. Easy task for children. Good boy, Margor. Planning a city, however, that's the task for adults. Right, so we have a transport post right there. We need storage in the form of haystacks. That's a bit too close. That's probably across. Yeah, if we have a plow with a cow there, place that over here. Then granary, aligned with the entrance still. And with the granary there, actually, scratch that. If we have haystacks on either side, so aligned like that, right? Yeah. We'll have granary here, right. We don't need that many granaries, so I think we should have them on this side. Like two maybe. And then more on that side. Maybe 3 closer to the housing, 2 on the other side, a bit further away. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we should just have all the granaries over there. No, I think we should have 1 granary at least closer to the pulses and different legumes and vegetables. Right, we'll have maybe 2 or 3 granaries on this side. So after the granaries there, we should have the housing, right? Yeah. We should start having a housing district. So animals can stay for the west, housing district to the east. Alright, so how are we going to place these? Just on a single file like we typically used to? Or maybe we could maybe we'd have these housing units with like a central hearth. And drying rack in the middle. So let's see. That's enough space for 1. Yeah. There's no space for 1. Let's place it over here. That way we could... yeah, place 1 diagonally. 1 at the top, another diagonally, close that up. Sort of like a town hall of sorts. Like a small neighborhood, a family unit. And then a large family unit. And then another one, then another one, then another one. I think that'd work. We'll see. If that doesn't work, we'll change plans. But quite a bit more housing. We're in a quick expansion phase is what we are. And now we, yeah, would very much like to be able to plant 5 by 5 fields out here. So we have no, we have to cut that down. So if we were to plant from there, that's 5. Could we possibly plant more? No, just... yeah, okay. Not 5 by 5, but 5 plots of a strip long. That's fine. Just cut that tree down so we can plant the first, and that one so we can have a second field over there. We'll have a great big grain surplus. And then, build as stables. We can start domesticating animals. We have the manpower, I think, by the time we have all that done. You know, dribs and drabs, but things are starting to speed up now. Yeah, cut these trees down. Excellent. It is summer, so we will not be planting this season yet. It's going to be next season. So, barley. Do we need a big gap in the middle? That's 2 squares wide there. Yeah, so let's plant that over here. Do we want to leave 2 squares wide? Maybe not. Maybe just the one? Sure, why not? Why leave squares open at all? People can walk through the fields. It seems proper to have at least a way to travel, not crossing the crop fields, though. Yeah. Could you still place a banner there? If the crops are this close? Not sure, but we'll see. So, barley. Let's go for Emma. Ah, no, you still haven't. Drop that down, please. There you go. Alright, that's enough cereal for all of our needs for a long while. Is that wide enough to be considered a possible road, I wonder? I don't think I'll, yeah. Pull it a bit wider still. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Aesthetics over functionality. So, over here, I would prefer you don't store pulses. So you have space for berries. In fact, should we make a grain-only granary closer to the animals? That doesn't sound like a terrible idea, does it? Not at all. So, you are a grain-only granary. Appropriately named, isn't it? So you can store... ooh, yeah. 60 grain over 120 grain. You should be able to hold most of the harvest once we're full up. So even if we're going to dismantle these, yeah, stop storing grain on those. Right, harvest is going. We are... Oh, we're short on straw, really? Okay, well, not for long. What have you? Red, no tech. Again, that's very disappointing. But I would not... Yeah. Leave those out there, so... Yeah, sell some clothing, sell some meat. We'll have room for a lot more people. Let's start building stables. Ah, of course, we need technology to domesticate animals for that. So let's... leaving a bit of room. I think that is enough. Like for a main street, right? Right, like that. Oh no, I don't like the way. No, 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 no. Should be there. Should be one slot further back. No, don't want that. Wasted labor, I know, but I'm a demanding leader. Remove those from here. Yeah, that's... Wait, wasn't that what we built? Maybe not. Right, with stables, we could go for sheep and goats. So we can get milk and wool. Yeah, start with those, my friends. Mouflon aplenty. We should also hunt. Hunt some bison. That's a female. A lone female. Also hunt boar, please. That's Reindeer megalosaurus, okay. Hunt some of that. Oof, that is pretty far. And they're not even young ones, alright. Well, I'll have to check on whatever opportunities may present themselves. We have plenty of ibex just up the river. I think we should also hunt that, but capture those young ones, please. Yes. That's a good start. That's a good start. Capture them, what, midwinter? We should have straw and grain back up. We are... Oh, we're out of mud, really? Huh. We are. Constructing too many things at once. Place an extra, well, mud extraction area just upriver. Workload is not all that high. Interesting. We are... Oh yeah, very short on leather. But we currently have no skins. Are you almost hunting? Yes, you are. Are they almost hunting? Gonna take them a while yet. They're quite far up the river there. The ancient bison... Oh, they're right on top. They're right on top here. Are they? I think they are. Yeah. They are vicious. Ah, they got a dog. Alright. They got the dog. That's alright, that's alright. Still have the young ones. Yes. Anyone really injured? Ooh, you're not looking too well. None. Oh, they're all injured. Okay. So we need to hunt all at once. Okay. And get that one as well. That's a lot of meat, a lot of skin, a lot of bone. Ah, both missed. There we go. Boar has escaped. What? It most definitely has not. Just... Ah. You weren't the one hunting it, clearly. Alright, the boar has escaped, sure. Where? Oh, they went pretty far, okay. Where did the aurochs? My god, okay. That also went pretty far. I can almost see the blue in their eyes. Some deer actually change eye color depending on season. Where's the hunters? Okay, they're really close. Ooh, come on, get it. They were missing it. They're really terrible shots. Catastrophic shots. They haven't hit a single shot for I don't know how long. Come on! One single nibble. Ah! The dog gave up. Oh my god, really? Easier to get that one like that. There we go. Man, that's far. Okay. And oh, my first blizzard. Great, when we have people at the far side of the planet there. They're dead. What the? Let's just get that clear. They're dead. If those three make it, I'd be surprised. Okay, that one's got... This one doesn't even have skins clothing. I don't think they'll make it. I really don't. Maybe Imed will make it, but Charizard and Maranalk without skins clothing, I don't see them making it back. Without dying from hypothermia. Not right now, you're not. What? That's a really bad idea, man. Okay, Madanalk made it. What? No! Run! This one decided that I'm tired of living. Oh my god, she's going to die. She's the one that's going to die. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, the blizzard's almost over. Maybe she'll survive. Maybe. Oh, man. Yeah, it's gonna be close. because she's not recovering temperature because, well, she's still out in the cold. Even cardio is not enough to warm her up. So it's gonna be really tight there. All right. Now people can warm up and then go out do stuff. No, you're still too cold there. Oh, she'll make it. She'll make it, okay. Barely, but... Alright, I think they are well equipped enough to... Wow. To recover what we want. I was thinking, those guys are naked. How did they survive the... No, it's a traitor. The traitor survived a blizzard naked. So let's add in the all-important animals screen there. We've got 1 sheep and 2 goats. We can now make cheese. Well, should we put the cheesemaker next to the granaries? I think so. Right? Makes sense. Make cheese. And the animals will be close here. Could now have a dolmen as well because of the megalithic, yeah. Could start making megalith structures. He's repairing the hut. We'll have a plentiful harvest next year. I think I'll make what, this wide and maybe this long. That's what, 5, like 20 houses each subunit. We could have like a couple of hearths, foods dryers, and eventually maybe a tree or two. Does a tree fit there? Well, a crop fits there, but a tree is like 4. Yeah. So maybe in the middle of the unit. Plenty of new people, excellent. And And the trader. Do you have tech? Please have tech. Yes. They have weaving. Do we have enough stuff to sell? It's gonna be tight. We don't have all that much to sell, as usual. Right. Oof. Goats, adults. It's too expensive for us right now. That's too expensive. Right. Do we have... well, sheep or goats to capture? Yes. We've got young ibex. And we have some mouflon just around the corner as well. Ah, see if you can finally catch that boar there. Is that Aurochs bison? And that's about it, just close to us, right. That's good enough. Good enough for me. Oh yeah, now there's going to be a bit of a labor shortage for a bit. While we try to desperately plant all these. So keep an eye on the boar hunt, because we want to hunt more than just the one. Where are they? Okay, they're coming here. Some reindeer. Alright, they're coming. Yes, alright. So, with that one, we can... it's 2 hunters here, right? Yes, 2 hunters. You can take that one. And you... I suppose you can take that one. It's quite fast. It's running towards Cap, though. That won't help it much. In fact, I think I'll switch targets. Where's the mouflon? Okay, and hunt that with you. And might as well take the buffet. There you go. Oh my god, you're starving. How? There's a nice lake over there. Wow, more bison. Okay, she's cooking. And now eating. Excellent. Man, how did she get so hungry? There's plentiful food everywhere. Oh, but again, you're... Oh, these are probably the people... What? Want to recover the Megalosaurus stuff? Was it that far away? That they almost starved getting there? Maybe. What the hell? And so, oh, you're... Oh, crap. You're dying. Where were they? What? Oh. What? I'm confused. I'm super confused. So, because we are keeping animals, we'd like to have a well. Close to the animals. Alright, that's a pretty good location, just behind the housing here. Ugh, people starving like that is just... silly. They could have eaten on the way. There's fruits, there's... I don't know, the meat they caught? How did they starve? All right. Just as long as you don't die starving getting the bone knife, I'm fine with it. Plenty of tools in the backlog. Of course, plotting is... we're probably not going to finish at this rate. Maybe then again people are coming to complete that. No. They don't have time. A lot of it, but not all of it. That's fine. It's been quiet for a while. No attacks. Ah! Of course. Just as I say that... Oh, and it's a completely new angle. Okay. Right. I didn't see them coming from a distance. I don't know exactly where they came from. So we may want a gate there. We'll have to see. If we have a wall like that, maybe we'll have 2 gates. How many? 7. I think we can handle those guys. Yeah, come over here. I don't know why the dogs never follow. They only ever go to the rally points, which is not ideal. Yeah, disable that, disable that. Just for now, we need the people out. Attack that guy. I think it's done. Right. Defense completed. Right, depending on where they're coming from, we can disable or enable. I see. Maybe we should just keep them all disabled unless you actually need them. So then people go to the right rally point. Yeah, seems like a good tactic. So, if there's enemies coming from that away. Yeah, should... How far? We're gonna need a lot of space for so many people. I think maybe over the crest of the hill is where the palisade is going to be. Do we want to build a temporary gate? Maybe a good choice. So let's cut these down. And do that. Pretty far, but I mean, if there's a raider attack from that direction, we'll enable those towers and platforms and ready to go for a defense. People will have to run pretty far. That is one of the disadvantages of a large settlement. Perimeter to defend. People have to run a distance. Is this overambitious? Probably. Probably overambitious. But these are the people of Dordorth. They don't know the meaning of the word mediocrity. Probably because they're illiterate and haven't invented the word mediocrity yet. Okay, a lot more people. That's what we want. Let's keep the ball rolling. So, if we can, yes, do that. Circle that around. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty, modern idea. Residential quarters, essentially, in a city. With adjacent services in interstitial spaces and, adjacent areas. But to a degree, self-sufficient housing neighborhoods. If we put... Well, we have a well there, but if we put a well, food drying rack, a couple of trees, and a hearth. Well, after we invented bread oven. Yeah, every single neighborhood like this would be, for the most part, self-sufficient. Never have to go too far to get... Actually, the food racks should be next to the... food racks should be closer to the granaries, in fact. That's where most meat will need to, be stored. So maybe not food dryers. But trees, so they can harvest fruit in season. Ooh, I see. I spy with my little eye a lot of reindeer. It's Christmas. It's Christmas, people. But that will be the jolly next good... Well, actually, when is this going to be published? Well, maybe it is right now. Oh well. Have a jolly Christmas. We're going to kill all the reindeer. Till next time.